In this video, I will show you how to log a source into NoodleTools. To start, click on Sources on the menu at the top of your screen. Click on New Source. When the dialog box pops up, you will need to identify where your source came from. Most sources you use will come from a website or a database. First, we will look at how to add a source from a website. Let's say I'm going to use this article from the Peninsula Daily News, a newspaper located in Washington State. Keep in mind that it's important to identify the type of source you are using. If you are unsure, you might need to do some quick research on your source. Wikipedia is a good place to look up sources. Oftentimes it will tell you whether something is a newspaper, magazine, or something else. Since I found this newspaper resource on the web, I'm going to click on Website. Now I need to identify the type of source. It's important that you try to be as accurate as possible because what you pick will determine how the citation is formatted. On the Sources page, you will see several fields that need to be filled out. Add as much information as you can. Let's take a look at the citation I've already created. As you can see, I've entered as much information as possible. When you enter article titles, think about capitalization. In APA style, you only capitalize proper nouns and the first letter of the first word of the title. Once you've entered as much information as you can, click Save. Now let's take a look at how to add a source retrieved from a library database. In this example, I am using a resource found in EBSCOhost. In EBSCO, the default view is the resource information page. A lot of the information used in the citation will come from this page. When you create a database citation, you might notice something called a DOI. That stands for Digital Object Identifier. It basically identifies the original location of a digital resource. You can include this in your citation if one is given, but it's not required. Sometimes you will find the article text beneath the source information. Sometimes there will be a PDF version of the article. That can be found to the left of the source information. Finally, the last thing I want to mention before we get back to the citation is that you will need to copy the permalink address. You will need this link for your citation and if you want to return to the article. Now let's go back to NoodleTools. This time, when we add a new source, we are going to click on Database. Again, we need to select the source type. Let's take a look at the citation I've already created. As you can see, here is the DOI. If you click on the yellow sign, it will tell you the proper way to format your DOI. If your article has more than one author, click on Add Contributor. Make sure you are entering the title correctly. When you are done, click on Save.